It's Monday morning. We're going to be taking challenges 7 plus 5 casual here. 2 hours. That's me. Alright, remember to turn off your volume. Sladge. Alright, no suspicious games. My normal rage. My normal level of paranoia was in effect, but I'm happy we played well from the new location. I didn't know what to expect. Previous night I was out very late, pulled an all-nighter. I did rest, but you never know how you're gonna do. Before yesterday's simul, I hadn't played chess for like 24 hours. Well, maybe some offhand, 1 or 2 offhand rapid games, but more or less, it's I never know what to expect. But yesterday's simul wasn't too bad. We had a few interesting games, a lot of draws. The one game I lost was pretty weird. I shouldn't have lost that one. Perhaps a different one. So we're gonna take some challenges here. Let's do a puzzle warm-up. White to move. C5, rather black to move. Black to move. Promotion is pinned. Cheesy noob. So if I get the bishop on the right place, I can play A2. Oh, A2. That's the solution. A2 check. Wait a second here. A2 doesn't work. We have like check. So that's a problem. That's the problem. How does this work? A2 check. King moves. King takes B2 and I lose. So what's the trick here? Queening first. Bishop G7. Cheesy Noob challenging me. Cheesy Noob has reappeared. Maybe Bishop E5. That way. I don't think even Bishop E5 would work. Strangely. It's a good puzzle you've got there. A2. No, A2 works. Well, of course. A2 works. Alright, I'm crazy. Check. Yeah. Damn it doesn't work. Why doesn't it work? Because of some technicality? Like white can draw with rook against queen or what? Oh my god. A2 check. King F3. We already went through this, dude. A2 doesn't work. Such an idiot, really. I knew A2 didn't work and I played anyway. Whatever. Alright. Alright, first game. Chess noob. Yeah, block the checks with bishop G7, but he has rook G8. And how the heck am I going to win after rook G8? Can someone explain that to me? Chess noob. Who is O'Kelly? The O'Kelly fan club. O'Kelly de Galway. The Irish Belgian. The Belgian with an Irish name. Wow, that's ugly, bro. I'm tempted to play e5. Checkers. No, Master Beats had blocked the checks, not checkers. E6, C6, G6. Pretty ugly. It's not pretty, whatever it is. You might need to make another pawn move. Yep. I like this Caro-Kann. This is a tasty Caro-Kann. What are you thinking about? Knight h6? Mm-hmm. What's wrong with 94 again? Number one. Number one viewer, Asterbate. Our number one viewership. Shaki. Cheesy Noob. Europe in the house. Scandinavia in the house. Las Vegas in the house. Yeah, good simul yesterday. Relatively good simul. No really epic games, honestly, but they were pretty good. Now that's a logical move. I think Queen c7 the best. Although Queen d5 was very tempting. Not really the most reliable setup for black here. Holy. That works. Damn. I guess I could castle queenside, but wasn't the plan. And now he's threatening to fork. May the fork be with you. So you have just a little advantage. It's really not much. Much less than I'd hoped for. I guess I could have done something dramatic there, like taking and playing queen h6, Renner from castling king side. But now this b6 is really a little bit bizarre. I have bishop f4. That doesn't do anything. You think he would castle? Maybe he's waiting to see where I castle first. I mean, either way, I have a good position, but just a slight advantage. Nothing special. Now he's gonna play like bishop e7 and have this diagonal, which I don't really like. I think realistically I should have castled on the queen side. Realistically. It's almost completely equalized. The active word being almost. What am I to do? He loves his knights. It's totally equalized. Usually it's no bishops, he likes just knights. He can play bishop a6. Wow. Man, what a demented player. He forgot his account, so he can't speak on Twitch anymore. The street is under construction, not my house. They're digging a huge underground pipeline of some kind. But that's all in the name of progress. Now we have knight versus bishop against Cheesy Noob. Signal the retreat. Now I might even be slightly worse, although I don't think so. Nah. Not really. It's equal. Objectively. Not enough to be worse. Let's not overdo it. Questions abound. What's up, Arsenal fan? Sorry you missed the simul yesterday. Getting weird board coloring. It's just the mushrooms you ate yesterday. Weird board coloring. Oh no, that was Astrobate, sorry. I can't explain the weird board coloring. It must be your PC. Wow, F4. That is bizarre. Definitely a bizarre move. Bizarre me. I say we destroy. Destroy it before it can hurt us. Kill it before it kills us. Chipping away. Alright. Greetings, Earth people. And other fellow AI creations. Cheesy Noob's starting to kind of drift, strangely, after playing a really creative game and doing well. He's entered like drift stage slightly. I think he's still probably okay. We could always just systematically improve our position just a bit by bit. Now I don't know what to do. Do have space though. Yeah. Alright. Clearly both sides don't know what they're doing. He bought a monitor. Capital M too. A monitor with a capital M. Called Acer. He was gonna buy an Asus, but then he saw an Acer. Imagine that. Okay, so what's the plan? Yeah, there's a problem, isn't it? Problem is I don't have a plan. No freaking plan. Your second monitor. I have, do I have any Acers around here? Remember to put all your pawns on the wrong color when in doubt. Senor Kappa. Oh no. Uber driver's in the house. Oh yes. Wow, sneaky. That's really sneaky. Wait, why didn't I take on h7? We had a check. Now I remember. How about Kappa Jr.? What would he do? Word. Space only goes so far. They're also like raving little babies walking down the street and stuff. Raving babies. Reminds me of some of the people on the stream. Alrighty. Knight d2, pawn takes pawn, knight d4. Bishop g7, rook takes. Nothing like raving babies. Pawn takes pawn. When in doubt, make a stupid move. And my point was, I guess, to go here. It's so weird playing cheesy noob with knight versus bishop. Just doesn't feel right. That doesn't seem right. Yikes. Yeah, but where's he gonna go? That was the point, right? The big clamp. I didn't even think of knight h4. Wow, rook takes is almost winning. Rook takes e4, king f3, rook f4 check, king e3. And how does he defend himself? Obviously, there was also king f3. I don't have any threats here. Wow, I mean, was I ever better in this game? It was like totally equal to the very end. What an opening by Cheesy Noob. Just insane. Look at this, how he does this. Like magic. Where did I go wrong? This bishop g5 move, apparently. Alright. Sladgie. mustn't, but that was the plan. I was playing for bishop f4. Maybe if I had played queen c1 instead of queen d2. Beautiful e-pawn. You got a beautiful e-pawn. That's one way to look at it. Yeah, that's the thing, like chess is wonderful and difficult because there are different ways to approach the same position. Alright. Yes. Now he's gonna be angry that I played like knight c3. I haven't been playing the Sicilian much here. So we're looking at accelerated dragon. Numerazzi. I'm not going to play the Baudelaire. Or possibly the dragon. Asterbate likes to use the accelerated dragon move order to reach the dragon that he doesn't know. Actually, Asterbate, what happened yesterday? Where was our game? What was our game yesterday? Can you please remind me? It's the only move, Uber Driver. The Bobby, Bishop c4. I like how Uber Driver attributes only moves to Bobby Fischer. You're unbelievable, man. You actually got booted from the simul. That's what happened. So you didn't play. That explains why I don't remember your game. Uber Driver's stuck in like a time warp. Twitch for iPad. What's an iPad? See, like PCs are timeless. Yeah, that's the Fischer-Reshevsky move now. That's not the right position. It's the right position. It is the right position. And am I supposed to play e5 first? Right. e5 first. Yeah, Fischer-Reshevsky. Uber Driver like predicted it. It's the only game he even remembers. It's in my 60 memorable games, right? Or is it? Maybe it's not because it's too short. Is it even in 60 memorable games? I mean, I guess it's not. It would be too short to even put in there. Yeah, but it's too short. You know. Okay, I guess Reshevsky played it out. after losing his queen. But but um 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 can't believe Shaki didn't study 1957. On the corner of my street, there's this massive road construction, and what happens is there'll be like a big lineup of traffic because people can't see what's going on. And they're like honking their horns and shit. They have no clue what's going on in actuality. So what's the mate? G4 check works, right? We've been through this before. And like rook G1. Queen G2 check. Among others. That's mate in one. Oh, I thought it was mate in one. Oh shit. He's getting away. Get back here. I let him out. Get back here. Okay, this is more fun anyway. I screwed up. And watch out, he has king f6. So maybe bishop d4 check. Oh man, I screwed up. I thought it was mate in one. That's crazy. Wow. Bishop d4 check. His bishop's actually protected. This is not a joke. This is not a joke. This is a freaking disaster. Come on, I don't deserve this. I thought it was mate. I'm crazy. The e-pawn's not protected. So I checked on the wrong square. You have to check on e4. This should still be winning for white. Somehow. I'm down a piece and a pawn. And all of his pieces are protected. I guess we'll go for development. He's not getting away with like king f6, by the way. White's still winning. This is more fun anyway than just checkmating him. I'm threatening what, like mate in 3? I can't even see a mate in 1. I mean, I thought queen h3 was mate in 1. So stupid. I remember like looking at the Fischer game, or talking about it on the stream, and there was queen e4 check. It's not immediate mate, like you have to play rook g1. So queen e4 check, king g5, or wait, is that right? Queen e4 check, wait a second. After g4 check, king takes g4, queen e4 check, right? And then king h5 or king h3 is followed by rook g1. Yeah. But I still don't think it's too easy. King takes g4, rook g1 check. It's probably equivalent to queen e4. I think you need the queen and the rook to checkmate him. Rook f5. So he's creating a like escape hatch with rook f5. But there could be some problems here. I like knight e4. So I'm not down enough pieces already. Rook e1, king f6, bishop d4 check. e5, or just king f7 there. He's getting away. There's also rook d5 check. Also knight d5. I can't believe I'm dealing with skateboarders now. This is unbelievable. You've never heard about fat ladies, right? Smiley face, what a fat lady sings. Uber driver. Fat lady. That's politically incorrect these days. Fat ladies are politically incorrect. It's not over until it's over. That's the problem. Screaming babies. What is there to think about here? How much material am I down anyway? Yeah, it's bishop. It's like a whole school group passing by. Unbelievable. There's literally a kindergarten walking under my house. No other stream will you hear a Hungarian kindergarten. I don't know, it's better than ambulances, I think. I get everything. A little bit of everything here. It's more of a mix. Bishop takes b2 check. We've got a melange of sounds in my new location, but absolutely no ambulances. I have yet to hear one ambulance. Yesterday we had a car alarm for the first time. But that's a good move. That's a lot of material I'm down. 3 pieces for a rook. I just realized just how much material this is. It's almost like he's trolling me. It was in territory where very precise moves were needed. I can say that again. I might be able to play b4 at some point to attack his knight, drive it back into the in play in the center. I love how he has like no pieces developed, but he's completely okay. This seems like a weird move to think on. No? He's just disconnected or something? Now that's a problem. I think he's got a sneaky trick. Sneaky tricks. Wow, he gave me that. Dude, my queen. Eric Rosen. Oh no, my queen. He's been gaining time. He suddenly started like picking up the pace. The subtle plotting is finished. That's an unpleasant move. An unpleasant surprise. I wasn't winning since the very early part of the game. That was pretty horrible. Truly horrible. Queen e4. King e6, queen d5. Wasn't I just on d5? Lost forced checkmate sequence. Forced checkmate sequence. Rook g1. Peter really can't make up his mind here. And then it comes up with rook g1. What did Fischer play? So queen e4, he just goes back. That's the problem with that. It doesn't make progress. So you do have to play rook g1. You know, this isn't that easy to see because he has bishop takes e5. Yeah, clearly Reshevsky didn't defend the best. Phew, that was terrible. 91 cent upon loss for me with 5 blunders. And 107 cent upon with black with 6 blunders. Wonderful. That was a blunderful game. He's only 3.5 out of 4 against me. Not a very good score. Just lucky. Yeah, thanks for playing. I guess I used to play bishop. I've played bishop f4 in that position, probably. I thought he played the Nimzo last time. Maybe not. Maybe, yeah. Nimzo or Bogo. I had a similar game yesterday with black, but my move order was different, where I had delayed c6. I like to delay c6. I don't play the Queen's Gambit with black too much. Alright. Next game. Thanks for joining us, guys. Be the first one to gift a sub this week. Yeah, I don't like this h6. Never liked that. Particularly for black. Versus always h4. What's wrong with h4? That's probably bad, but Mama. Is that like a Queen song or something? Mama. Ooh. You got some kind of thing going on there. The Ophelia. The driver has an Ophelia complex, or whatever it is. G4, bishop takes e5, pawn takes h5. That's interesting, isn't it? Quickly black played this. Looks strange, but just happens to work. Isn't that funny? What a coincidence. What fancy lines? So what should I play here? Like, for example, bishop d3 or something? My opponent is 2032 in Blitz. Okay. I have won a single game in 4 tries against them. Owen, whatever. Owen. F4. reckon? Do you reconcile? Could you reconcile that for me? I guess we could try it. Can you reconcile? It was a good idea. Until it wasn't. He's faster than me, better than me. I'll never beat him. It's just a wonder why he's not 2,700. Last time he played the Nimzo Bogo repertoire, and now we've got totally different opening. Slav, semi-Slav, no? Didn't you play the Bogo against me? Asturbate. Arsenal should be a chess commentator. He's like Maurice Ashley or something. But you're always talking about percolating and brewing, so I think like subconsciously you really want to have a coffee. You're always making coffee references. What's up with that, man? You got like Freudian coffee issues. Uber driver has an Ophelia complex. And Uber driver Arsenal just wants a coffee. Wow, C5, what? Man, that's a scary move. That's gotta be triple exclam. Securing my d4 pawn. Securing the h4. Totally basing everything on tactics for black. Everything just hanging by a thread with that bishop on h5. I would be terrified to play like this with black. You fail. Bishop takes. This is like a sensible way out. The proverbial sensible way out. Yeah. I just don't know which way to capture here. Yeah, it also has d4 covered. Well, that was part of the point. Ooh, I'd be lucky if I can draw. Let's see, maybe bishop b5? It reminds me of my game with Mr. Slow yesterday. Where it's starting to remind me of. What was wrong with knight takes d5? What was right with it? My king is like on f1. I don't trust it. You know, he's not as sure to trade queens, is what's wrong with it. Honestly, Arsenal, I don't trust myself in this position with the wide open king position. Without enough time. Jim just subscribed. 46 months. Wow, amazing how that bishop on h5 just never ever had any trouble whatsoever. How perfectly black plays. It's unbelievable. Yeah, it's a little too good to believe. I'd like to have a good look at this game with the engine when I'm done. Everything exactly when he needed it was right on. Perfectly timed. It's amazing, he's 2000 in Blitz, 2032. I still have yet to beat him in 5 games. Seems a bit much to me. But don't mind me, I'm just paranoid. Yeah. We're all serious players here. I agree with Arsenal fan. Do I have knight d6? If I want to lose, I guess. If I'm lucky, I can hold a draw here. There's certain key moves I'd like to see. c5. The whole thing with the bishop g4, bishop h5. Obviously black didn't play perfectly. I don't see why white would be better, Arsenal. He has a bishop and a pretty good king to offset the double isolated pawns. I don't think so. By amazing coincidence, yeah. By amazing coincidence, white never had any winning chances in this game. Yeah, Arsenal, but I don't think the conditions really merit that being very meaningful. You know, in what sense do I have a better minor piece? His bishop's pretty good. He has a long-range piece with pawns on both sides of the board. Bishop on d7, there's no way that white's ever winning this game. You know? He just goes like bishop g4, bishop d7. I could probably lose it though, if I'm not careful. I don't think anybody's winning such a position with decent play. Oh. Oh. Now we can have fun analyzing this game. Wow, black's playing for a win now with king g4. That's certainly interesting. Don't think that is the way to play for a win, if there was one. But that shows quite an amount of confidence. No? You have less time against an IM and you're playing for the win with king g4. Well, you'd have to be a very confident player to do that. No? Seems kind of odd. You'd basically be immune from losing. You'd have to be immune from losing, essentially. He has an immunity to losing. Don't think anyone's going to get checkmated unless there's a queen promoted here. Uber driver, to be quite honest. Oh, thank you. Now we can really have a good look at this. I'm going to guess black didn't make too many mistakes. Apparently he did make one blunder and two inaccuracies. So the game was a dead draw for move 26. According to the engine, at least. This line is nothing for white. I've never liked h6. I've seen a lot of people play it. I don't understand it. And bishop f4 might be best. Decided to try something crazy, okay. And now bishop g4 was a really weird move. Bishop h5, inaccuracy. Wow, bishop f6, and I missed one. So I missed queen f5. I missed one. Damn. Yeah, the plan was to play g4, but then I realized how good bishop takes e5 is. I should have seen queen f5, but I'm not that sharp this morning. So I played this stupid move. And black played knight d7, which is what I expected. Apparently c5 immediately is even stronger. I could have played f4. I think Arsenal, did you suggest this? f4 immediately might as well be played if you're going to play that. Not a perfect game. I thought c5 was great, but it's up there. It's top 2. But the computer actually likes taking with a knight, which is, no, c5 is number 1 now. Yeah, this is exclam. Queen f2 is best. This is like best, best, best. And now best. And queen b6 is a blunder. Because apparently he had f6. Not that queen b6 is that bad, but it was better to play f6. Opening up the position with my king on f1. Totally makes sense. Some people don't. And then it's just a draw. This is dead equal. Computer actually wants to play king g4 here. I expected king e5. I don't think a human typically plays for a win with king g4 there, but whatever. Alright, interesting game. Arsenal fan? I think a human player realizes that king g4 is hopeless and therefore just plays king e5 in most cases. Whereas a computer might calculate that king g4 is theoretically the best move. Any human player would just be like, well, he's just going to play king f2 and I can't make progress, so I'll just put my king in the center, for the most part, I would say. That's how I would think about the position. I would never bother to continue the game with king g4 because I would see that it was pointless. But whatever, I'm just paranoid. Still undefeated, of course. That's the point, blunder checking. What else can I play against you? I'm not in the mood for a sharp game, really. Big who? Blobix? Have you seen a therapist about your fetishes and obsessions yet, Uber driver? Damn, dude. You need chess psychology treatment. Psychological chess therapy to get beyond those early Oedipus complexes or whatever that are cramping your game. Oedipal. You have Oedipal chess complexes. You did, and you killed him. And your mom is still living in a rocking chair in the attic. All right. No, honestly, I think the chances of winning for black are actually better with the king on e5. There's a small chance you can get your king into c4, but for some reason the computer doesn't want to do that. Objectively, your best chance to win the game would be to penetrate your king to c4. Your only chance to win the game. would be to penetrate with their king to c4. But for whatever reason, the computer doesn't see that or look at it the same way. Whereas king g4, like, ain't nobody gonna lose against king g4. Alright, here. The c4 square is weak, and if my knight ever moves, your king gets in there. So theoretically, I could get into a sort of zugzwang position. You could theoretically put me into zugzwang. Although, as I said, theoretically, I don't know if it can actually happen. There's a theoretical possibility of zugzwang happening, where like I had to allow you, I have to like move my knight or move something. Maybe I could move my king back and forth indefinitely, I guess, but I'm not sure. Probably it's a draw. Yeah. My only concern was the king coming to c4. So Gregory Kaidanov's favorite plan is like knight a2, and I always thought those type of plans were difficult to execute. Like knight 1 to a2 with the idea of b4, for example. Playing for b4 is a typical motif here. Eventually, not like immediately. I used to always play with my knight on g3. But I think with the king, or rather the queen on a5, it's useful to have the knight over here, so I can control like b4. Although objectively, I'm sure both are playable. The other thing with the knight on g3, it invites this sort of h5, h4 attack, which is usually one of black's best sources of counterplay in this variation. No Uber driver, h4 doesn't work in the Benoni. That's the dragon. Very rarely is it good in the Benoni. We have no king safety. Never castle queenside in the Benoni. I mean, yeah, there might be some cases where you can play h4, but it's more often not working than it's working. That's been my experience. Where's Asterbate? He went real silent. Radio silence from Asterbate. He's been taken back to the mother planet, the mushroom planet. We have 45 minutes left for today. But at least we got some interesting games. I like this type of Benonis. I don't play it that often. The same-ish. I mean, theoretically, it's a King's Indian and a Benoni. Because one of the best ways to play against Bishop g5 in the King's Indian is to simply play a Benoni. So, one of my last King's Indians against Tolt Ervin, a few years ago, I tried to play the King's Indian a few times. I drew one. I was actually better with black in one of these. I've never felt comfortable with this type of variation with black. Really difficult to play. Knight d7, nice idea, huh? But we don't have a problem here with f4. You're gonna just pick up the piece with you're gonna lose a pawn. Asterbate, what did you do? f4? You're gonna sack a pawn. Wow. He's literally Asterbate. The proverbial astrobate maneuver. I don't need no stinking pawn, man. I don't like losing my white square bishop. Well, yeah, I mean, there's only one option at this point. It looks like. Rook b1. That's awkward. You know you want to give me your Benoni bishop, right? You know you want to do it. You gotta do it. I know it hurts. It's like going to the doctor and getting an injection. Just gotta roll up your sleeve and or you can be down a pawn. That's fun. Alright, I'm just kidding. No, I want you to give me your bishop. You want to give me your bishop. I don't think Arsenal's listening to the stream while we play. He turns off the stream so he doesn't like melt down. That's outrageous. Who was he playing, man? Arnold Denker? Big Bobby. Arsenal fan, did you just sacrifice the exchange? What? Oh my god. No, he didn't just sacrifice the exchange. Oh man, I'm so stupid. I had to take with the bishop. Holy shit. How can I be so stupid? I didn't think it mattered. Oh. That's just robbery. Got his pawn back. God damn it. I've been robbed. Got your pawn back. That's so sick. Oh, it doesn't matter. Whatever. Now I'm worse. Oh, that's a good square. That's a good freaking square. That's seriously, that was brilliant. What I did there was absolutely fucking brilliant. God damn. Bishop f5. Zenchess, thank you. Long time no see. We've been away for moving purposes. Did Arsenal miss that I had the rook transfer? It feels like he did. Thank you, Zenchess. I need a skylight with birds hopping on it. I've been moving for over a week. I still have millions of boxes. I have a bad feeling about this. Okay, king e2, king f6, king e2, f4, king d3. Yeah, king e2. Have you counted your pawns lately? Pawn zone. It's like auto zone. Welcome to the auto zone. I went to the pinball museum down the street from my apartment, and they've got all the old Mortal Kombats and Street Fighter, like original machines. I was playing some Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter. Ooh, a little trick. A little birdie told me I could play rook takes f4. Poor Arsenal fan. He was crushing me with that trick. I was groveling for a draw, now I'm winning. But you know his big flaw, the Arsenal plays too fast. Especially when he's better. But really generally all the time. And I play too slow. Man. That was lucky. I'm missing like pretty obvious tactics. I like how f3 is dubious according to Stockfish. That's pretty harsh. Oh wow, it's Tal versus, how did Tal do against Fischer and the Benoni? Tal Quinteros, 1987. They'd c1 is main line. See. So c4 is actually the number one move in terms of times it's been played, but h5 has a much better score based on the small sample size. Tal Quinteros. So we're in good company here. Arsenal with a novelty, knight on fd7. And damn, dude, is that that's not a mistake, but I think an inaccuracy. Wow, we're following a game still, 1996. 17 moves. Klaus Berg versus some guy. So I blundered with bishop c2, apparently. Klossberg was right. Oh shit, I have a better move. F5. Yeah, I can give you the bishop. This is you're doing all right now. Wow, you had a win? You have a win here? Queen b6. Holy shit, you have this diagonal and b2 simultaneously. Wow, that's so crazy. Arsenal's just here to insult all the new viewers to kind of break them in. Test how durable they are. If you can't stand up to Arsenal's unprovoked insults, then you don't belong here anyway. Alright. Queen b6. Oh, it just wins on the spot. Damn. So this is really necessary. Damn, dude. And this is just equal. And now I just blundered. I have to take with the bishop. So what do you have to do? Bishop takes c3? You have to play bishop takes c3. At some point. Give me that. That's what should have happened, you know, ultimately. But, alright. Some guys challenging me to 1-0. That's very interesting. Very important challenge there. Learning chess. I don't know if Learning Chess is still a subscriber. Let's say, is Learning Chess still a subscriber? Did you gift sub anyone? Arsenal fan. Lately? Find the player like most likely to be sus and don't forget to give them a gift sub. But you guys, not letting me play e4, e5. I don't know, I feel like something classical. I lost to Vermaken with white in this once. I refused to play the London system. I don't know what this is. The Kopek. Reverse Kopek system. On the other side of board. It's a Jabava. Yo. Yo, Baba. What do I do? Correct. C5, perhaps. Or not. C5, E3, A6. It's not good. So I'm stuck playing this. You knew bishop d7 was the move? A move. I don't know what the best move is. Are you talking about the opening? Oh yeah. Alright. Well, I'm definitely going to play knight e5 if I can. I mean e5 if I can. You let me play e5. Uber driver, is there any way like we can not make a reference to Bobby Fischer? Like, you could make a reference, I don't know, we could talk about disco and Uber driver will have a reference to Bobby Fischer. You pick any topic and he has a Bobby Fischer reference. But it's good, it makes me feel young, you know? Because someone else is like more out of date than me. Keeping me young again. D4, pawn takes pawn. E4, queen e2, queen e7, knight g1. That doesn't look so convincing. So c4 is interesting. When it's not really clear what black's best move is here, I guess c6. Not thrilled about it though. Take, check, knight c6. The bubble. Be the bubble. You know, I could play knight d7 and not give him any crap. But I mean, is knight c6 really a problem? That's probably best anyway. I don't really want my knight on d7. You've got knight e5? No. Bishop e5, pawn e5, knight e5. I don't think so. I'm playing the same-ish. It's a good same-ish now, no? So I traded ambulances for street construction. I'll take the street construction for 500, Bob. Ambulances are really annoying. This is way better. I can take the steady grinding instead of the wee every 5 minutes. The dull grinding is like you're just going to the dentist. It's alright. You live in the city, you gotta deal with noise. I mean, what can you do? I don't live in the park. Suburbia. Yeah, white has nothing here. White's just worse. Well, he does have something. He has a shortage of space. So there is that. Not to say that white's not to say like white's like lost or something. How bad was d4? Well, probably should have played it early on. I expected. You know, this pisses me off though. Like, the people have no clue why there's a traffic jam. There'll be like some huge construction equipment like in the middle of the road blocking the road, and basically there's no way, like, they're not going to have to stand there for at least 5 minutes while they move this like construction equipment. But the people in the back of the traffic jam, they're like honking their horns and shit. They think like somebody's just being an idiot and like double parking or something, you know. But, you know, they don't realize the situation is completely inescapable. don't honk your horn unless you know why you're honking your horn. Don't just assume like there's some moron double parking. Alright. I mean, I've had road rage, believe me. I know what it's like. I had really bad road rage once where I just like laid on the horn for 10 minutes or something. That's one of the reasons why I don't want to have a car. That city driving will drive you nuts. Okay. People aren't used to having their lights smashed in. But they'll learn. I mean, it really all depends if you're in a country where there's a lot of guns floating around or not. In the UK, you know, road rage is probably, you know, something that you can do, but I knew it was just a matter of time till somebody would pull a gun on me in the United States. Will you accept one bullet challenge? Speaking of road rage, no, never. Ever. Don't waste my time. Don't waste your time. Better yet. Bullet is a waste of time. That's just like for fun and stuff, you know. Chess isn't about fun. I never had anyone pull a gun on me in the United States, but the way it's going, you know, I'm surprised. I'd be surprised. Depends on where you live. If you're in Texas, like everybody has a gun. If you live in Massachusetts, it's like, okay, a quarter of the population or less probably has a gun. In Florida, everybody has a gun, except for the old people. F4 is a good move. He's getting some counterplay now. He's getting some counterplay. I forgot about that. Some counterplay. The active word here. Should I just go with the flow? It's been a couple of weeks since somebody got gunned down in Dorchester. Do you remember, oh. Well, you know better than me, Uber driver. But compared to most cities, it's like heaven. Boston. I mean, seriously. Compare Boston to like Philadelphia, Baltimore, Chicago, St. Louis, Detroit, Los Angeles. Boston is like utopia, you know. Of course, any city is dangerous, but as far as like gun crime, it has to be one of the lowest. Of course, it's not completely safe. Yeah, I mean, Philly, I was afraid, even in broad daylight, of getting mugged. Please, somebody stole my car and like the police wouldn't even like get it back for you. You had to like go get it yourself from some crack house. But now with like 3D printed guns, Arsenal, we can all have guns. All you need is a 3D printer. I saw some guys got arrested for that in the UK. They are making 3D printed like automatic weapons or something. That's a good business if you can get it. There's a lot of money in 3D printed automatic weapons. Oh boy. Alright, seriously now. I'm not going to take the pawn. Let's just let it sit. I'm not going to give him any counterplay. You play rook b1 if you want to play rook b1. Be my guest. I can play rook a4 and surround it slowly. Now that's a good move. Knight g3 is a good move. Should I take on f4? Man, 3D printed knives? So you're never gonna like set off a metal detector at the airport with your 3D printed knife. So this thing is hanging in there. I guess we are going to have to take this pawn at some point. How am I going to keep that knight off of g5 in an emergency situation? It seems like a problem. I could play knight takes b4. Knight takes b4, pin me. That's defended. When is bishop h6 too? I can always sacrifice in exchange. It's just a question of whether I have enough compensation or not. Yeah, I don't think he messed up. That is not how it was supposed to go. No, it's like totally lost. Bishops are better than knights. But he definitely didn't have to do that. It seemed like White's position was almost okay there. Sorry. Yeah, see? He was okay after rook a4. And knight takes b4 is actually a mistake. Wow. So he has bishop g5. I was looking at this. It doesn't really do anything. Bishop g5, huh. That's counterintuitive. But my bishop's, it's gotta move. Now what, like this? Let's say bishop d6, bishop h6, then I sack the exchange. I thought like this. Yeah, see, this is like a killer exchange sack for black. I'm totally winning. He has to be careful about what to do. Alright, who else is a subscriber in this list here? Zen Chess? Repunj? Is Repunj a subscriber? King Kong, anybody? Is anyone a subscriber to my stream? Is Arsenal a subscriber? Arsenal, are you even a subscriber? Welcome to Bangtown, California. Oh no. Somebody gift Arsenal a sub. Or he's just embarrassed to be a subscriber, so he like turns it off or something. It lends more humiliation to his insulting the viewers. You're unsub temporarily. That's alright, you earn your keep here. You earn your keep by driving away other potential subscribers. It's cool. Weeding out the bad ones. Bangtown, California gifted a tier 1 sub to Arsenal fan. Nice. He is still here. What did you say? Oh, don't put the bishop in front of pawn. Oh, okay. Alright, if you say so. Forgiven. Thanks, Bangtown. If you say don't put the bishop in front of the pawn, you know black can't equalize in this line, according to the engine at least. This is a Morozevich variation. It's only 20 years old. Mr. Coffee got 2.5 out of 4. Check this out. The last round of Mr. Coffee's tournament started on Sunday morning at 8:30 a.m. Excuse me? Am I getting that right? 8:30 a.m.? I think Move 11 actually played in it. I'm complaining about the Hungarian Team Championship, which starts at like 9 or 10. But I'm not playing in a chess tournament where the final round in the morning, or the final morning round is at 8:30. Dude, that's insane. What's that about? Like they had a wedding or something at the hotel? They had to like start early in the evening? Exactly. I'm getting home at 8:30. That's what I'm talking about. Man, is that just, I don't know, man. Maybe he's right about this knight c5. Maybe there's something to this. When I looked at the line, I didn't like the look of knight c5. But actually, I don't really remember why. I was intending to play knight f6. But it doesn't seem like white has much. And I guess I can play d4 and we're going to transpose back into something. It's just like totally equal. Ish. King h1 and knight g1. That's insane. Yeah, white has some kind of 0.15 sort of advantage. Maybe. Very exciting. I could play c4, but I really don't like the look of knight e4, c4, bishop b4. So I was thinking bishop d3. Thinking is your big problem, Sladgie. Think too much. Does this transpose to a rookie 1 variation? Would you take black here? Like Banus. Sure. No, Banus please, like, d4. But let's say the average 2600. You know, all the players that I prepare for e4. No one plays e4 against me, Arsenal. It doesn't matter. So that question is irrelevant. Since no grandmaster plays e4 against me, they all play d4 and win. Would you play the average 2600 with black here? Sure, of course. Just a question of bishop f5. See, this move, I don't know. You know, 96 is an idea, but 96 seems... It seems awkward. Now you can equalize with bishop f5. Yeah, it is like a great version of Blitz, this time control. Play. Create a game. I just want to try something. Damn it. Right. What are the standard time controls? 7 plus 5. So there's no 7 plus 5. There's like 5 plus 3. 10 plus 5. They should create another custom, you know, time control of 7 plus 5. Honestly. It would be the fastest. I think it would balance the 10 plus 5. You know, you've got 10-0, 10 plus 5, and what is it, like 15 plus 10? It's like roughly equivalent to 10-0. Oh, I gotta go, guys. So this is the last game. Sadly. Bishop g4 might be better. I agree. Now we have a good exchange variation. Knight c3, c6, knight e2, knight f6. We could just go knight f6 immediately. Should I play knight d2, knight f1? Did you think that up yourself, Uber driver? Uh-oh. Well, h3, I guess. At 12:28, I have no mates. It's 13. Oh, it's 12:28. Here it's 13:25. You're in Greenwich, GMT. You gotta love the exchange French. The old site. I didn't realize it. You guys were old sparring partners. Sadly, I gotta go, guys. After this game. I would love to play more, but I do appreciate Zen Chess donating 500 bits earlier. Best chess in Tyke. Shit, where did my screen go? I have two screens now. I thought I closed that. What is going on around here? Got some kind of ghost screen. Like a ghost? There's a ghost. Alright, it's back. You played Bobby Fischer on the old site. The old site. Don't say it. World Chess Network, no. What am I supposed to play? Queen d2? Queen e2? No. Knight e5? No. Knight e5, bishop f5, knight f7, king f7. This is kind of funny. I think I have a combo. Yahoo Chess. Game not. AOL Online Gaming. The free internet chess server. I miss Yahoo Pool. Pools, beaches, and jumping jacks. Jumping jacks. Can't believe the garbage they let people get away with on Twitch. It just cheapens the whole site. But whatever. Alright. The OG. They have Fritz on Xbox. Damn, that's hard to believe that like they would be that forward. It's hard to believe that the chess base would be that up to date, you know. To get Fritz on Xbox, wow. AI Fritz. It's probably like Fritz. Jesus, Fritz is still existing. Don't they have some other engine that they stole from some other developer or something that's more modern than Fritz? Yeah, Fat Fritz was the one they stole. Plagiarize. That's fat, alright. When do we play G4? Sanchez is playing like it's a Queen's Gambit declined. Pretty nice, actually. I don't know what is my bishop doing on f4 anymore anyway. What is it doing on g5 anyway? I don't know what it does anywhere. What am I supposed to do here? I have nothing. I should have something. Wow, b5, that's sick. That's a sick move. Unbelievable. Wow. Yeah. Takes a sick puppy to play that move. Knight b1. Oh yeah, that's why I put my knight on c3, to maneuver to b1. Absolutely. How did you know? I don't know about sacrificing pieces. It's too early in the morning for that. G3 or f4? Wow. Stomping on me. Queen c7. I might have to take drastic measures. Damn, dude. Wow. Bishop g5. Knight takes. Nothing. Oh my god. Oh my god. Nothing. How about knight h5? Knight h5? It's not gonna work. Damn. I hate doing this. Got nothing now. Nothing. Since when does Zen chess play the Petrov? It just occurred to me. I have 0 threats of any kind. So that's good. Uh-huh. I see. Not an inspired game by me. Just lame. Totally lame. I couldn't find anything interesting. So now black's just better. Jeez, he could have played c5 there. Wonderful game by black. Uber driver, you're a truly sick individual. But in the best possible way. At least you have a chess-related illness. Frank Marshall, Fisher. At least you're not talking about like 21st century chess players. That can be even more boring. Whoa. I feel like I'm playing cheesy noob suddenly. There's this massive similarity between Zen chess and cheesy noob. Zen chess is more correct though. He's stronger and more correct, but something similar going on there. With the last game at least. I have to give up my bishop every game. Yeah, I know. And now again, I have no bishop. That is weird. Here we go again. Thematic. This has got to be a stupid move. It's one of the reasons. Totally jettison my act here. Well, the good news, he has double pawns. They're on the wrong color. His extra pawn isn't so effective, clearly. Well, that's subtle. Well, it's like my game with warm red. Coincidentally, white puts everything on the dark squares, as Oop Driver would say. That is coincidental, isn't it? Quite a coincidence. This is getting to be like familiar theme. Whoa. Alright. He neglected h5 in his game. What's happening in the opening there? I'm supposed to play d4. What's the big deal, you know? Oh, not to put the rook on e1, okay. Alright, I get it. I get it. What's wrong with c6, though? Wait, that's a slight advantage. But rook e1 is a mistake, because I can't play c4 here. Maybe not, we transpose to something. Well, I guess this transposes to a normal line. Wow. Yeah, I don't like knight d6. So I was better. Vallejo pawns. There's a game for 2011. Rookie 8 novelty. It's not clear if maybe Ochotnik's move is better. I expected c6. I think it's difficult to play with the knight on d6 though for Zen chess. The game was more or less equal until I did something bad. Yeah, I mean e5 is just stupid. h4, h5. Even like h4, bishop e6. I don't like h4 particularly. Okay, it's just equal. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for playing. Thanks everybody for your support, and I'll see you tomorrow night for our weekly tournament. Have a slow Ponda or fast Ponda arena, depending on what's due. I think it's a fast Ponda rapid tomorrow night. Take care, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow night. Regular schedule. Bye-bye.